You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. What I make you? Good? You just know how to hide.
I did it. I didn't think I'd ever have to do this, but I made an alternate account. I asked Mother Goose too many times to do my dirty work. I asked Mother Goose too many times to buy things on these online retailers when I was the one receiving the package. And I knew what I had to do. I had to make an alternate account. I had to make a fake, bogus account, but not just any account would do. I had to make one that would completely divert any attention away from me. One so foolproof, it would never be detected by outside means. So, I was able to hack this system. I was able to buy a Grail comic book online at a great price, mind you, using an alternate fake account. And you may be asking yourself, why would you do this? Why would you make such a fake account? Why would you be the villain that we all know you are? It's because I wanted a good deal on this comic book. I really wanted a good price. So I made the account with the name Ronald Ray Gunn. It didn't come easy. It didn't come quick. But I knew this is what I had to do. Ronald Ray Gunn was born in the Sticky Goose Empire. He was born in the depths and despair of being blocked from an online comic book retailer. And now I will show you what Ronald Ray Gunn's first purchase has become. Hello everyone and welcome back. I bought a true comic book Grail, one of the best comic book covers of all time, from an online retailer that's blocked me. So without further ado, let's bust into this box and let's take a look and see if I got what I paid for. They used these packing peanuts. I got a few of them. All right, pretty decent packaging here. Let's take a look. We have got Silver Surfer number 4, Marvel Comics, February 1969, classic cover. Silver Surfer 4 number 4, Thor and Loki appearance, Hulk Thing and Hercules cameo, Tales of the Watcher backup story. Stan Lee story, John Buscema cover, John Buscema, Howard Purcell, Sal Buscema, and Paul Reinman art. This is a classic John Buscema cover, possibly one of the most famous comic book covers of all time, one of the most homaged covers of all time. 6.0 off-white to white pages. So Silver Surfer 3, we have the first appearance of Mephisto with that incredible orange cover with him on the cover. And then you jump into this. Silver Surfer's first solo series, has some of the most iconic covers of all time, and this one's no different. We've got Thor and Silver Surfer battling for the first time, and Thor is like on the Bifrost, on that Rainbow Road, looking like Mario Kart. I'm assuming they're fighting in Asgard, and Silver Surfer is swooping in, and there's all this cosmic purple swirling space behind them. It's freaking epic. The back of this book looks pretty good. All right, so let's take a look at this CGC certification information. Looking up the cert number, we can see that this is in fact Silver Surfer number 4 with a grade date of May 11th, 2023. It has some light creasing to cover, light foxing to cover, light scuffing to cover, light staining to cover, light tears to cover. It's got every single word you could possibly use on the cover there. And then we have some of the high resolution photos, and we can confirm that this is in fact the book. The biggest telltale sign is this little defect up here, this little tear on the top right above the Skyrider words. And then on the back of this book, the dirt is consistent with what it looks like on the back. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. We see there are 29 of these in a 9.8. As far as a 6.0, 454. Most common grade being a 7.0, which is pretty high. This is a highly graded book, 5,415. This is by no means a rare book. These books are out there. So if you want one of these and can afford it and swing it, They are out there and they come up for sale often. This book holds its value and is even a little overvalued because of its cover and how sought after it is. It's kind of like a Hulk 181 where regardless of whether or not it's a rare book, people want this book. Here we have some of the cover price info. They talk about how it's a key comic, and they say that this is currently trending up, 21% up. So the last sale was a CGC 9.2, $3,550. Most common slabbed is 7.0, $1,122. And we take a look here. Some of the prices. We have a 9.4, like I said, sold for $5,760. And then our 6.0 range is right around $727 average, with the last sale being $780. And then there's a significant jump to a 6.5 sold for $1,100, but that's been a little while ago. And then a significant drop to a 5.5 where it's selling for $551. So this is an interesting book. This is a book that is not rare, like I was saying, but it is highly, highly sought after. And just because it's one of the best covers of all time. Is this a book that I think will hold its value? I think absolutely. As long as people appreciate this cover, this Buscema cover, for what it is and what it means, absolutely. But this is a book I've wanted for a while. I looked at a copy of this at Heroes Con in 2023, and they were selling a 6.5 for $1,100. I bought this 6.0 for $725 shipped. I know for a fact the shipping cost $26 because it was insured, tracked, and it was a signature. So basically I got this book for $700 plus shipping. Now, there are a couple issues with this that didn't really come through on the pictures. The colors of this book do not pop as much as I would have hoped they would. Now, it's still beautiful. It's still a very nice book, but I wish the colors were a little bit more vibrant. This is a book you definitely want in a grade that is vibrant, because that's what makes this book so special, is the color contrast, that purple and then the rainbow, and then Thor's suit just stands out. So I'm a little disappointed in that, but still pretty nice book. As far as using the alternate account, obviously that's going to have to go into the scrapyard now. I mean, with Ronald Reagan being exposed, Ronald Reagan being outed, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and see what I can come up with next. But I'm glad to have an awesome book in the collection for a great price from the online retailer that has banned me. Thank you. If at any point in time you like this video, give the thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.